Most online courses platform, what they have very different from edX is that just about anyone can make courses on them. Like, you don't have to have a degree, you don't have to have any credentials, like you can make a course. On edX, it's very different. What you buy on edX are courses made by college teachers and specifically designed by recognized universities in the US. But I think the biggest problem with edX courses compared to other courses, and why I really don't like edX all that much, is that I really feel like when I'm watching courses on edX, I'm wasting so much of my fucking time, it makes me sick. What I mean by that is, let's say you have to learn let's say you want a course on how to write triangles, like drawing triangles, okay? Here's how a typical Udemy course or a typical online course on how to write triangles would show you how to write triangles. So let me start by telling you the basics, the basic framework that we're going to be using throughout this course on how to write a triangle. This is the basics of writing triangles. The best way to start writing a triangle is always by starting at the top. You put a point there and you just draw a line about this angle. You come back about the same width on every side from your starting point, and then you draw another line to close that point. Now you have 3 lines together, that's a triangle. Now, if you want to write a really good triangle, like this one is not the straightest one you could write, first thing you could do is hold your pen like this, because when you hold your pen like this, your hand is a lot more steady, which means that you'll have a lot less shaking in your line. Your line is going to be straighter. It's going to make for a really better triangle. Let me demonstrate. This is basically how you learn to draw triangles on Udemy. Like, it's straightforward, practical tips, no bullshit. Let me share with you exactly pretty much how you would learn how to draw triangles if it was an edX course. Let's start by talking about the history of the art of drawing triangles. This all started 3,000 years ago in ancient Greece. The first real treatise on how to draw the perfect triangles was made by Pythagoras. Now that we talk about the history, let's study one of the historical best examples of someone who drew a triangle. Let me show you how Martin Luther King drew this triangle in front of a crowd and impressed everybody. Now, let me tell you all the historical context of that moment. Here's a biography of Martin Luther King. Now, let's analyze together how Martin Luther King drew this triangle. He started by holding his pen like this. And then he put a point up here, down, up. What do you think about that? This is basically how edX courses feel like. Like, what I mean to say that the reason I don't really like edX is that they make you waste time on dumb shit that actually is not practical knowledge. Like, yes, you will become knowledgeable in what you learn in edX courses, but the point is not to become knowledgeable. The point is to develop skills that will allow you to make money. Like, can I make money by telling someone that Martin Luther King drew the perfect triangle? Of course not. What will actually make you money is the fact that you can draw triangles or program or whatever. Drawing triangles is just a metaphor. Yes, edX courses are made by universities and college teachers like professionals. And yes, like, professionals are usually better at teaching than any guy who decides to write a course on Udemy or whatever. But the problem is that, like, there's so much wasted time in Udemy courses anyway, like the good ones, the bad ones. There's a really easy way to find out which are good, which are bad. Because they have internal rating systems. Like, you can see which courses usually gets 5 stars. You can see that. And if a course is rated 4.5 stars out of 5, and you see 130,000 people bought it and went through it, like, you can pretty much guess that this course is pretty good. Like, let's talk about the subjects. And on edX, you get courses on social sciences, philosophy, and all that. These are all cool subjects to learn about, but most of their subjects are not subjects that will actually translate to highly valued skills on the marketplace. Like, sorry, like, if you learn 100 hours of philosophy on edX, what job are you gonna get? They don't have like courses on copywriting, sales, and all these fundamental skills that you can use to actually make money now, get jobs, and build businesses, build online businesses and everything. Like, they don't have that. These are just courses like you would get in the university. And like, if you know that university is not really a good place to learn entrepreneurship, like edX is not going to be better. edX is not better. This is just university online. You get assignments, you get everything, you get to analyze text and all that bullshit you have to do in schools. Like, this is not just videos like most online courses. This is all the whole package, but there's almost no video. Most of it is, from what I've seen, most of it is just reading. And although it's made by very competent people, the learning experience is rubbish. Unless what you're after is actually the paper, the degree saying that, yeah, the certification, yes, you went through this course, congratulations, University of Harvard and everything, unless that's what you're looking for. If you're really looking for skills that will improve your life, improve your value in the marketplace, this is not the place to go, guys. You need to understand that this is just a place to buy degrees. Like, you can watch these courses for free for the most part, but these courses are not going to teach you a lot. And a lot that is practical. You'll learn a lot, but a lot of what you learn is not practical. So even though most courses can be watched for free, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I think you'd be better off just going to traditional course platforms like Udemy, like just check out a couple of links in the descriptions where I'll just share with you my favorite course platforms. You can browse the courses out there. Like, I'm going to share with you my favorite platforms where you can buy courses for cheap. Like, they have tons and tons and tons of courses, and although they're not always made by the best professional teachers, like, some of these guys really know what they're doing, and when they're highly rated, because these platforms, you can rate the courses from 1 to 5 stars, and courses that are bad get rated low, so you know which ones are bad, which ones are good. Like, on edX, you don't know. You don't fucking know. The only thing you have to evaluate a course is whether or not it's made by X university or Y university or whatever. Like, how much does that tell you about the course? Very little. Like, edX doesn't really have any significant advantage, in my opinion, over any other learning platform I've seen so far, except for the fact that they give you certificates from accredited universities. It's the only thing, and you have to pay for them. Like, some of those courses, most of them are usually like $50 to $100, but some of them go up to $700. And for that amount of money, I think you'd be much better off getting one of those guru courses. Like, Dan Locke's courses are fucking awesome. Like, if you want to get the best education, guys, this is not where it's at. But like, even if you get these certifications, it doesn't mean like you will be able to build an amazing fucking resume, because this is just one class. It's not like a college degree that you get on edX. And while they're good to get, if you want to put them on your resume, you need to learn how to do it the right way. So I recommend clicking right here on my video where I'll show you exactly how to put online courses on your resume. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.